Okay, Carol Churchill, collection of plays, Glass, Kill, Bluebeard, Imp. We are reading Kill, which is about gods and murders. Very nice. Seeing if it's suitable for Credit 3 exam. Probably not. We'll read it anyway. So the god is played by one adult, people played by one child, can be played with just one person, but don't say different voices and characters. Gods sit higher than people. Okay, cool. Right, that's fine. We take this small box and shut the furries up in it. They're furious and can't get out. They say, "Let us out, and we'll be kind." We gods can't do that sometimes, quieten the furies. Did I say furries? Furies. God. We can't do everything. We don't exist. People make us up. They make up the furies and how they bite. They're after the boy. They won't let him sleep or wake or sleep, and he suffers. He suffers and suffers because he kills his mother, which we're against, and so is everyone, but he has a reason, so he's right and wrong. He kills his mother, hoping she'll die quickly. It can't be over quickly enough. He doesn't want her unrecognisable, but still here, both slipping in his blood, his duty to do it. Everyone thinks that, and so do we. And he kills her lover, happy to kill him. But taking out the knife, he remembers loving his mother and the nonsense words they'd say to each other, though he still has the same hate in his heart coming home, as when he's little and runs away when she's killing his father. His mother's a strong woman, slashing her husband in the bath. We understand that. How quickly the water's red. Her lover helping with the joy of his own revenge on his cousin. They get him out somehow, slipping. She wants him to come back from the war so she can kill him. She hopes he'll never come back. She rules the city with a lover who says it's his by right. 10 years. A long war, hand to hand, hacking at each other's bodies. Not many survive their wounds in the heat. They smell themselves rotting. They ask us for help. A war made by our husband's brother for her sister and power in the East and glory. We help them fight. Some of us. We argue among ourselves. We're the reason it happens. We can enjoy the war. We don't exist. She's committed to being her husband's enemy, taking his long-time enemy as her lover, her husband's cousin, who wants all that family dead. She's his enemy as soon as he kills the daughter, cutting her throat on the altar to get wind for sailing to his brother's war. Because we do sometimes like that we gods sometimes like it, that someone wants something enough to do something terrible to get it. And we like that they make us up and listen to us and make sacrifices. We say, sacrifice your daughter or there's no wind, and you'll let your brother down and betray the army because he's killed a sacred deer, and we don't like that. Sorry. They sacrifice their children quite easily when there's a war to be won. Surprising the lovers' lives as long as she does, escaping years before when the husband's cousin seizes the city from him and drives him out. Till then he's the one ruling, his father ruling with him king at last, because the boy kills the king, his father's twin brother. "I'm your brother's son!" And he stabs him. Red mist, a joy. We know about that. And what's driving the boy crazy with hate is he knows about his uncle's murders. His red-eyed father tells him, full of rage, how the uncle steals the city they're meant to share, how he serves a stew of chopped-up bodies of his brother's children. Not a new idea in the family, eating children. It's already in their nightmares. The boy realizes the man he's facing is his father, a wreck of a man who never gets over the vomiting horror. The man his uncle sends him to kill, not knowing whose son the boy is that he adopts and cares for. An unhappy boy, exposed on the hillside, his mother killing herself, his mother who's his sister raped by their father, that red-eyed father in shock from his son's murder. We say do that. The child will avenge you. They're cursed, those twin brothers, fathers of the killing cousins, rivals for the city, living out the curse on their families. We can enjoy a curse. Why else would one of them kill the other's children, bleeding them on the altar, drawing their guts out, one of them struck down, the other in shock waiting? insane with anger at betrayal, his wife helping his brother, her lover steal the lamb with the golden fleece. Whoever has the lamb has the right to the city, and he has the lamb hidden away even from us. We don't like that, because Israel has sacrificed his best lamb. They're friends when they go on those two. They say they'll rule together. Banished with their mother who hangs herself, banished for killing their elder brother, the father's favourite, plotting against him so they'll get the city. The father's the one cursed, him and on down, when he's young, by a man thrown over a cliff, as he stands on the edge shouting to us, accused of trying to rape the bride. He helps the youth win by loosening the old king's chariot wheel in one of the races where you win the kingdom, and the daughter, promised gold and the first night with the bride, and already mistrusting the cheat but driven by desire. A beautiful boy, the cheat. Poseidon loves him and takes him to the sea, but always bitter out death, always angry, though he cheats death. We bring him back to life, except one bone of his shoulder we make out of ivory. We pick his bones and flesh out the stew, except the shoulder that's eaten, a mistake. And we send the father to hell, where he's always tormented by hunger, and always tantalized by fruit lifting out of reach, because he cooks his son, chops with a cleaver, cuts his throat, because we gods are coming to dinner. He thinks we'll like that. Jesus his son! He wants to please us the most extreme way he can think of. He's sure that's what we want. And we say, no, we don't like that now. And we send him to hell, where he's always hungry and angry, longing and failing. And we get the body parts out of the pot, hard to fit them together, and make the boy again with an ivory shoulder. And he's so beautiful that when he's walking by the sea, Poseidon breaks over him in a wave, but he's bitter and angry and wants power on land, so he fixes the race, and the family's cursed, and his twin son kill their brother, the favourite, who struggled away, falling, so he banishes them and their mother with them, the girl from the race, and she hangs herself. Don't go into the room. The twins fall out over the city, and one of them serves up his brother's children. Just meat, and there's no faces. And he gets the city, and adopts his brother's other child, not knowing, and the boy stabs him more times than he needs to die, and rules with his father till his cousin drives him out. And when the cousin kills his screaming daughter to get wind for the long war, he joins up with the cousin's wife to kill him, guts in the bath, and then the son comes back to kill the mother, and him too at last, his eyes sliding down his face, and the child is crazy because of his mother. So we put the biting furies back in the box, not our fault, we don't exist. And they're after him, and he slashes again at the mother and her lover, who kill the father, who kills the girl for the wind, for the war, and the lover kills the boy's grandfather too, avenging his brothers who are eaten by the raving father, twin of the killer, twin sons of the boy. We bring him back to life as his father. Our son goes to hell for chopping him up. For us, we don't like it. We're glad we don't exist. And he's always hungry and angry and reaching for something he'll never get as his son comes back to life, and his sons and his twin sons, and one kills and cooks the other children, and their little brother kills the killer, and the killer's son comes back and kills his daughter to get wind, and the little brother and the wife kill him, and the son kills the mother and goes crazy because the Furies are out, and we put them in a box and they're out. And he kills his mother, and the lover who kills the man who kills the girl, and it's the son of the man who's killed because he kills the children, son of the dead boy loved by the sea, who's killed by our son in hell, always hungry and angry, who kills his son for the gods to eat. And we don't say no, don't do that, it's not enough. It's enough. We don't like it now. Don't do it. We say stop. Please stop. Oh, people can say, while God is speaking any of the following, placed randomly and probably so that they are precisely relevant to what's being said at the time. Now I'm a person, and all of this that I'm saying now is meant to be interjected in that speech. I'm right, I'm in the right, I have a right, it's the right thing, it's a joy, I have to at last, I hate him, don't, help me, please, yes, 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 no, 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 kill, kill, kill. Or people can be silent. Good, but there's no obvious breaks in the text. And also, I can't memorise that. It's confusing. It's like, look, he's monologuing. Wait, I forgot it. I'm not memorising that. So, this. Sorry, Carol. Bye.